must be protected. We went to prison for her. We don't just talk, man. We don't just talk. African unity is very much important. It's very much important. There is no South Africans who must sign that useless petition or rather support this division and attack on an African queen.
Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Mafi Emmanuel. Please subscribe. Anyway, that is a South African man. I'm so surprised if somebody would tell me that there would be a day whereby South Africans will say, let us support Chichi. I will say no. Based on what I've seen online, this girl has gone through a lot. Anyway, now this is a trending video of a South African calling out South Africans that they should support Chichi or they should leave her alone. You understand? That petition that is trending online, you know, South Africans, watch our previous video, you know, where South Africans are having an online petition. They are signing an online petition against Chichi. They want her to be arrested in Mexico, let her be sent back to Nigeria. They are calling her fraud. They say she stole identity of someone in South Africa years back. You remember how South Africans, you know, dealt with this girl when she was there? They say they don't want her. She's not South African. Her mother's Mozambique, even though she was born and raised there. Bro, the story is just too much. This girl had to resign. She came to Nigeria. Still, South Africans did not allow her to rest. They kept on dragging her. Even when she came to Nigeria, she won. They were bitter about it. I don't even know what to. Now that she's even in Mexico, they are still having a petition against her. Now, some days ago, the Home Affairs of South Africa, you know, I've covered the story. You can check it. You know, they have revoked her ID, that she's no longer a South African. And so because of this, the Nigerian government, Nigerian embassy gave her a diplomatic passport, which means she can travel anywhere without visa. Do you understand? So they gave her that to travel as a Nigerian, not as a South African. So I think their plan was to, to frustrate her there. So when she's in Mexico, if she wants to come back to Nigeria or something, she cannot use it to travel because it will be invalid. But fortunately, and by the grace of God, Nigeria got her covered. Now, guess what happened? A lot of South Africans are having an online petition against her. This is no news. You can go and check it online. I've shot, you know, some videos about it. You can check it. Now, I'm surprised that this South African man is telling South Africans to leave Chichi alone. Allow her to rest. You guys have done everything you want to do. Home Affairs have already revoked her ID. What do you want the girl to do again? I'm surprised, honestly, to see a South African say this. God bless this man for supporting our one and only Chichi. Anyway, guys, I'm going to be leaving you with this video of the man, you know, telling South Africans to please relax, leave the petition, leave Chichi alone. Anyway, guys, kindly let me know what you think about this. Until next time, watch the video. I'm out.
So forces, I just want to send a message of support to our beautiful African, beautiful queen, Onwe Vanessa Chidima Adechina. This is a woman we went to prison for. By the way, on the 10th of August, we were wrongfully arrested in support of an African child here at Sunbird Arena in Pretoria when that beauty pageants took place for Miss South Africa pageant. So right now we see there is an attempt to attack an innocent child, to attack an innocent girl who's just, you know, after her own future and minding her own business. I mean, what more does people want? I mean, she was ripped off and her IDs was cancelled here in South Africa. What more do you want? And thanks to my Nigerian brothers and sisters who actually welcomed her and supported her and ensured that her future is secured. Right now, she's going to contest in Mexico for Miss Universe. Let all of us support her. It's very much important. African unity should be demonstrated now, that an African child cannot be attacked, particularly by whites. Who is attacking her? Because why, when we talk about Ukraine, they divert us and actually talk about no Adechina said, no, Chidima's ID was cancelled and all of that, to divert us not to talk about Ukrainians, which they want to give them visa-free, which is free movement here in our country. So we are not going to allow that. We as DRO, a progressive organization, we support Adechina because Chidima is black. She's an African woman. And that should be good enough to support her. She never committed crime. She never committed crime. Her crime was her father comes from Nigeria, as her father is an African man who was born in Nigeria. That her mother is an African woman from Mozambique. Is that her crime? Is that her crime? She never committed any fraud herself, right? This is a poor child who must be protected. She must be protected. We went to prison for her. We don't just talk, man. We don't just talk. African unity is very much important. It's very much important. There is no South Africans who must sign that useless petition or rather support this division and attack on an African queen. We must never allow that. We are calling all South Africans, all Africans and the diaspora to please support her. Let's all vote for her. Let's all vote for her. We want Chidima to be Miss Universe. And let me tell you, she's going to win. She is going to win. We support her. Africa should unite. And this is the time where we should close rank and actually support an African child. She was attacked in South Africa so that she can open a way for a white woman. She did pull out from Miss South Africa pageant. What more do they want? Because you said, South Africans, no, she must pull out so that a white woman can be Miss South Africa. That was done. What more do you want now? What more do you want? This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable.